Hi, hello, welcome to Spell Today. We're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHB +3. The +3 are homebrew spells. We're currently at +1 at the moment. You can head back in the playlist to find it. Today's spell is Hail of Thorns.
Can't use trench gun. It's unfair. Too powerful in the trenches. Dangerous. Trench gun, go.
First level conjuration, casting time of 1 bonus action, range of self, components verbal, duration, concentration up to 1 minute. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this creature creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. At higher levels, if you cast the spell using the spell slot of the second level or higher, the damage increases by 1d10 for each slot level above first, to a maximum of 6d10. Ooh. Who else gets this besides Ranger? I say that because this has the stink of a Ranger spell all over it. In fact, it specifically said it's capped at a damage, what would be 6th level, which Ranger and Paladin do not get. Oh, it is a 1st level spell, which means some other multi-classing could pick it up. I guess that's it. Though, speaking of just its damage and the role it's filling, it's not the worst. I mean, it's just a now area effect, what would have just been 1 attack. Bonus actions, you don't have to worry about the action you're using on said attacks. Just fire, technically rolled and hit the target, even though that's not how... Mechanically, that's how that works. What's actually happening spell-wise is that the projectile is then also turning into shrapnel immediately from the bolt, or immediately from whenever it's released. The target you just hit, and then all the targets around it need to make a dex save or take an additional d10 damage. Which, depending on the enemies you're fighting and the level you're upcasting this at, I mean, it could be worth it. An extra d10 in an area of... because it's 5 feet around the target. So that's a 15-foot square. It's not the worst, which I'm surprised to say for a Ranger spell. Then again, why is it capped at 6? The thing that kinda sucks is that the target also can make a dex save. They're being directly hit by this? I mean, I guess that's the main projectile and the Hail of Thorns is around it and that's what they're dodging. I mean, it's fine. Like, 15-foot squares, alright. After you hit a target. Ooh, the spell's range. Well, yes, Self, you're attaching it to your weapon. It's a ranged attack you're adding a d10 to, theoretically. So if we're wording it that way, this is not bad. I mean, think about it of comparing it to the d8 smite of Paladin, the ability one. Every level you upcast, you're just adding a d8. Okay, every level you upcast this, you're adding a d10, and it's to an area as a part of an attack on a ranged weapon. Wording it that way, this does not sound that bad. Even compared to just the smite or melee or attack-based spells, also compared to ranger spells, this is not that bad. Depends the situation. Again, this is not the best single target spell, but that's not what it's meant to be. It's a Hail of Thorns, it's meant to catch a bunch of them. Why is it capped to 6d10? But also, 5d10 to an area? Pretty good. 6 out of 10. We'll give it above 5 for this Rangers, but we've got it. Yes, 6 is a bit generous. I can already assume people are going to be writing that down below, but I would have given it 5, but I think it just ekes out to 6. When used in the right situation, also with the right weapon, because some of those ranged weapons, if they're just martial-based, can go really far.